here. In the last video, I messed up horribly. But I know how to fix it. It shames me to say this, but I had to look up online how to resolve the situation I was in. But I found out how to do it. If you're not strong enough, remember that the blood of Citizen is the fastest way to evolve. You can also upgrade your weapon using workbenches, which are available in every hideout. Where am I? Okay. Man, I love this music. It's so... I don't know how to describe it. It's just so amazing.
Good evening. I'm Dr. Reed. Always a pleasure to meet a colleague, sir. Especially when he was supposedly dead. A colleague?
Whoa.
Are you a doctor too? Not anymore, sir. I used to be Dr. Rakesh Chadana. Now, I'm just Mr. Chadana, pawnbroker and humble guardian of this morgue.
What do you mean, you used to be a doctor? Was your license revoked?
No,
I bet
sir.
it was.
It is just that I like to be precise. I run a little pawn shop while taking care of the dead. But I used to be a real doctor.
Please show me what you have to sell.
Of course. It's just trinkets and curios, really. But I'm sure they can be useful.
Alright. Alright. There you go. He was the answer to my problem. It makes me literally sad that I didn't think of talking to him earlier. Instead of wasting basically a whole hour just searching where to go next. So now that I made a cure for fatigue, I gotta give it back to the nurse.
Don't worry, sir. We're going to take care of you.
There you are.
Finally, you've returned, Doctor. Did you find anything of value?
Yes.
Yes, nurse.
You've worked your first miracle, Doctor. Now, this patient here needs immediate treatment.
Duty calls. When the storm has passed, I'll show you how to mix the remedy yourself with the same basic ingredients.
Many thanks, Doctor. When you've finished, you ought to report to Dr. Swansea in his office. He's been looking for you. Seemed pressing.
The courageously resolve blood quality of the citizens. Use the correct medicine in the heat of the speech patient. Okay. go up now? I don't know.
Good evening, miss. I'm Dr. Reed, the new surgeon at the Pembroke Hospital. And who are you?
Your name has no meaning to me, mortal. You're nothing but dust blown by the winds of eternity.
I beg your pardon.
What are you begging for, mortal? My clemency? Well,
Who she is?
tonight maybe I'm inclined to mercy. You'll never forget the night you met Thelma Howcroft.
You keep calling me mortal. Why is that? And if I'm mortal, what are you?
Well, Dr. Reed, if you must know,
Oh.
I'm a vampire.
Nah, she's not.
And why do you believe you're a vampire?
I don't need to believe anything. It is what I am. It is what I feel within this hollow shell of flesh.
How?
Please, describe to me how you feel. What is it like to be a vampire?
I can hear my body crumble from the inside as my flesh cracks and fades. I sense the last pulse of postulant blood within my drying veins. I need new blood.
I see. Have you ever heard of Cotard syndrome, Miss Howcroft?
Never.
It's a mental illness discovered by a French neurologist named Jules Cotard. The affected patients are delusional. They believe that they are putrefying, that they are dead, a ghost or a ghoul. Or in your case, a vampire.
Delusional, you say? Oh, sad and petty mortal. You can't even begin to understand the concept of immortality. And you think it is I who am delusional.
Yes, because you're talking to a real vampire here.
I'm assuming you must be a patient here. Am I right, Miss Howcroft?
It's only a cover. To hide from my enemies. I can leave whenever I want. As a woman, a spirit, fog, or bat.
Who are these enemies you mentioned? Can you describe them?
I cannot say for sure. But I sense their eyes on me from nearby. I feel them watching me every time I visit the garden near the morgue.
The staff here are not your enemy. They're here to help you, to care for you.
I'm not speaking of the doctors in white. I'm speaking of the men and women who hunt me. For I am a vampire.
I see. Don't worry. These people will not find you here. I'll personally make sure they leave you alone.
Thank you, mortal. But do not interfere with them, for you are no match for those that hunt me.
Who are you really, Miss Howcroft? I mean, apart from being a vampire.
Is that not enough for you, puny mortal? What do you require? Proof of my powers?
I'm curious to know who you were before becoming a vampire.
It was such a long time ago, I don't remember. Centuries of unholy life can have strange effects on one's minds, you see?
Damn.
I'll leave you, Mistress of the Dark, to your nocturnal
I
activities.
thought I found something, but no. This is amazing. I'm getting enough of it.
Please, Jonathan. Fascinating, is it not? In the last decade, so many mysteries have been brought to light with our microscopes. The human body, biology's penultimate frontier. The more we explore its boundaries, the less we're able to trace a clear line between life and death. You, my friend, have a foot in both countries. The view must be vertiginous.
It's at least as vertiginous as chatting about vampires with you, I would say.
This must be also...
It's... So I can also, you know, control him. That's gonna be hard though. I can already tell.
New to you. This area of town, the hospital, a brand new life. How stimulating it must be.
I wish I could share your enthusiasm, Dr. Swansea. But my condition defies scientific categorization. Undead? Unalive? Immortality defies logic.
I cannot express my thrill at this serendipitous turn of events. The world's most eminent specialist in blood transfusions, a vampire. One might say a gift from heaven.
Or a curse from hell.
There is an absurd poetry to my situation. Physician, heal thyself.
Forgive me. I've been an admirer of your work for a long time, and now you are so much more than a brilliant physician. And please, call me Edgar.
Ah, Edgar. What a nice name.
There is no need to apologize, Edgar. You offered me sanctuary when I had none.
Very well. I have a task for you, Jonathan. Something that will require all your newfound skills.
Please, go on.
Of course.
The Pembroke only survives through the generosity of our benefactors. Unfortunately, our main donor has found herself in a bit of a bind. Now, if you could help her out...
A spokesman or politician is what you need. That's not my calling. And until I come to understand what has happened to me, I require discretion.
Discretion is in order, Jonathan. Lady Ashbury has recently received rather indelicate correspondence that, if revealed, would jeopardize her position.
And you would like me to eradicate this threat?
By the stole, of course not. I would just like you to pay her a visit. Her ladyship is certainly near the tents outside, tending the sick. You can't miss her. Look for someone impossibly delicate.
Accepted. I'll see what kind of trouble Lady Ashbury is in.
So, an actual lady.
You'll be fine. We'll take care of you.
Alright, let me just do one of the side quests.
Good evening, Nurse Brannigan.
Good evening, Doctor.
Tell me what Dr. Tippett did. I know his mistake caused a patient's death.
If I had not covered up his error, Dr. Tippett would have been fired from this hospital. I could not let that happen.
You can't allow your emotions to dictate your conduct concerning patients, Nurse Brannigan.
Look around you, Dr. Reed. Do you really think we can afford to lose a brilliant practitioner like Dr. Tippett in our situation?
To clear Dr. Tippett's name must be the decision of Dr. Swansea. You can't take matters into your own hands.
I respect Dr. Swansea's authority and management, but he's no idea what happens here on a daily basis. I did what I had to do.
I would.
I've decided that I won't reveal Dr. Tippett's, shall we say, misdemeanor.
I'm so glad you share my point of view. Dr. Tippett is a brilliant practitioner. We most definitely need his know-how.
I hope you're right. This is a huge risk we're taking.
Dr. Tippett must regain his confidence. Please, keep this decision between you and me. He doesn't need to know you've found out.
Goodbye, nurse. Call me if you need assistance.
I'm such a badass.
The flu took my dear wife, Emily. I take comfort knowing we'll soon be together again.
Mr. Rainfield, that's no way to talk. You're in good hands here, and we'll be up again soon enough. Now do me a kindness and get some sleep. I'll be back round later.
Your words are kind, the blessings of an angel. You're the sweet, sweet Lady of Mercy.
Oh, it's her.
Good evening, Dr. Reed. It's a pleasure to see you again.
Have we met her before?
You seem surprised. Dr. Swansea has brought me up to speed concerning your recent appointment to Pembroke Hospital.
You're a vamp. The lady who saved me that night, before vanishing into thin air. I remember you from the pub with Dr. Swansea.
Indeed. Allow me to introduce myself formally this time. My name is Lady Ashbury. I remember you well, in spite of the brevity of our encounter.
I want to say I'm glad to see you, but I really want to say Swansea fancies vampires. Go with this one.
So it seems our Dr. Swansea does indeed have a fascination for creatures of our constitution.
Dr. Swansea is a remarkable man. Dedicated, one might say, obstinate? He spent years compiling our bestiary.
I hope you're more disposed to answer my questions now.
You must have countless questions, but our rather urgent matter first. Swansea has explained. My cover, if you prefer, has been compromised.
I'll talk to her later.
Dr. Swansea has commissioned me to be your agent in this matter. You could start by explaining what's amiss.
These past insufferable weeks, I've been the victim of extortion. I've made a first payment, but the blackmailer grows greedy. I must refuse his most recent demands.
Please continue. Every detail is essential. I'm your man.
My embarrassment in this matter is eclipsed only by my shame at having put the hospital at risk. The threat from our anonymous scoundrel is clear. A list of dates. My visits coinciding with the dates of suspicious patient deaths due to massive blood loss.
Is it true?
Now aren't you the blunt one?
Oh yeah.
Excuse my impertinence, your ladyship. This is not an interrogation. I assure you that this line of questioning is in your best interest.
In all honesty, I'm not simply a patron to the hospital. My visits serve a dual purpose. Dr. Swansea has been treating my condition with a revolutionary technique of blood transfusion. It seems you are a specialist in the domain.
I'll take care of it. Do you know where I should start?
I invented it.
If that was the case, I'd settle the matter myself. You could talk to our local gossip, Harriet Jones. Not a pin drops here without her hearing about it.
I'll meet that woman now.
My life, as others know, is in your hands, Dr. Reed. I'm sure of your discretion, but I do fear your powers of persuasion will be put to the test. When this is resolved, I'll be your obligé. I'll answer all questions in regards of your condition.
Like, how come I am a vampire and how come there are, you know, other creatures as me as well?
So many deaths. And what of my own life?
Good evening, nurse.
Good evening, Doctor. I don't think we've been introduced yet. My name is Pippa Hawkins.
And I'm Dr. Jonathan
Pippa
Reed.
Hawkins.
Dr. Swansea has recently offered me a position in this hospital.
Well, it's a euphemism that your help will be appreciated, Doctor.
Have you heard of any underhand dealings within the hospital?
I don't have time for such nonsense, Doctor. I've work to do.
Goodbye, Nurse Hawkins.
On every street.
I wish I could be sick again.
Simpletons, these nurses. Bred with no respect. What is this? Who are you? Get out of my room.
There's no need for alarm, madam. I'm Dr. Reed, the new surgeon.
Preposterous. Dr. Reed, you say? I don't want some bumbling intern. Where's Dr. Swansea?
Please, calm down, madam. I assure you that I am highly qualified. I'm just back from war duty.
How brave. Threatening an old defenseless woman. You know how long I've been a patient here? You've picked the wrong fight. I'm Harriet Jones.
Harriet Jones? Indeed. I've been meaning to have a chat with you. You know what goes on here better than any other patient, I gather.
Oh, better than any patient, nurse or doctor. I've seen so many vile undertakings.
I heard there have been some despicable goings-on. Was there a case of blackmail?
Blackmail? Wait. You're investigating something. This isn't a social call. One of those incompetent cunts slit a poor sod's vein.
Oh.
I assure you, madam, this is not an investigation into a possible medical error.
Debauchery, then? Nurses Crane, Hawkins, Brannigans, whores, all of them. They can't keep their legs shut. I've seen them scratching slutty sores.
Really? Well, if you have irrefutable proof, I'll not have the staff behaving in such a manner here.
This is your business, Doctor, not mine. But I swear one of the nurses is cavorting with some man on hospital hours.
Thank you for your time, Miss Jones. You've given me something to go on. See you on the next round.
I just literally
The
seen her.
patients and staff might know something. I'll start my investigation with them.
I literally just seen her. There you are.
Good evening, Nurse Hawkins.
Good evening, Dr. Reed.
What can you tell me about the strange man visiting one of the nurses during her shift?
Let me guess. You spoke with that old shrew, Harriet Jones. Do not pay attention to her, Doctor. She's full of fanciful tales.
I feel like that's her. I feel like that's her for some reason.
She could have been telling the truth about the mysterious man.
That old witch will end up in hell soon enough. Who cares if a nurse finds some happiness where she can?
No matter how you feel about her, Miss Jones deserves our help.
Who says I don't care for her? Hate is what keeps that old crone alive.
That's funny. Now,
how would you describe the situation at the Pembroke Hospital?
It's serious. The flu is wreaking havoc amongst the staff and patients. We are running out of everything.
You must get a hold of yourself, nurse.
Sorry, I'm exhausted. No one has any idea when this epidemic will be over.
Nurse Hawkins, the Spanish flu won't last forever. Even the Black Plague didn't kill everyone.
I wish I could believe you. But what if this epidemic was worse?
nah.
What if in the end, nobody was spared?
God, that's some grim thinking.
Goodbye, Nurse Hawkins.
Proceed. Back in.
Good evening, Nurse Brannigan.
Good evening, Doctor.
Have you seen a strange man visiting any of the nurses here?
I've never heard of such a thing, Doctor.
Have you seen a strange...
I've never...
Ah, really?
Do you know if any of the hospital staff have criminal backgrounds?
The people who work here all come from very different backgrounds, Doctor. Just like the patients.
Ah.
Goodbye, nurse. Call me if you need assistance.
But she said... She didn't answer my question, but that was basically a yes. Wow.
You're gonna be fine. We're here for you.
Where did she went?
Another night of the glorious battalion.
Please don't tell me it's her.
Please, I feel sick. Get over it now.
You're sure you don't come back with me?
Nah, I have to see someone at the hospital.
Be careful. You look so bad they may keep you as a patient.
Fuck 'em. I don't like hospitals or doctors.
Well then, when you go back to Whitechapel, you may find this useful.
What is it?
A pass for a free medical exam by the best nurse available. Just read it.
I don't read well, but thank you, I guess.
Oh. So about the mysterious man visiting the hospital is true. But I don't know if he knows they're sleeping together. I don't think that's it. He'll be a family friend. Maybe, you know, family. So many things could have happened. Oh God. I don't know why, but I'm having such a bad feeling about this. Yeah. Something is amiss here.
This man has been savagely attacked and dragged to the floor.
A scowl. Oh shit, a level 8. What the hell? What the hell? What the hell? I couldn't even move. Like legit. My controller just died. have been defeated. Fire is our weapon of choice, brothers. Burning the beast is the best way to destroy it. Damn. Maybe I should start, you know, drinking some human blood to evolve faster. But I don't think I... That sucked that badly. Level 4? That one's level 8. 7. Yeah, no. That's still creepy. Poor rats. Ah, trophy earned, pest control. Oh.
What sort of creature is this?
Werewolf? Is that a werewolf? Doesn't look like a werewolf, actually. Sounds like a freaking beast. What was that? Was that a howl? I don't have time to reload. Oh, really? Oh, that's like a vampire. So maybe it's a vampire? The ultimate form of a scout? No! Jesus, that was so close. No, okay, so I can't go near fires on the battlefield. Well, I should knew that earlier. Let's see, what else I learned during this battle. He can use his howl. Oh, wait, to, you know, stun me and take away and damage me as well. Gotta be careful of that as well.
What sort of creature is this?
What? I'm already losing. No! Jesus Christ. I also learned that bullets are not replenished once you die. They stay out of there wherever they are. That's good to know. We're no longer part of the circle of life and death. We are undead, my friend. And so we are outcast. I found this so funny. I'm not gonna do better than this.
What sort of creature is this?
Reminds me of a werewolf. But I don't think, you know, this game actually has werewolves, only vampires. I really don't like this werewolf. Whatever it is. You guys are getting tired. Woo! No! This is my third time dying. Why? Is it because I don't drink human blood? Death is not a wicked thing. A true punishment will never know its sweet kiss. To never know its sweet kiss, not how. Jesus Christ. I'm fumbling my own words. Oh, that's right. I do have syringes. Jesus Christ. Map 2 I found. Alright. Before I do anything rash, let's see. Let's chain this. There you are. Let's do this.
What sort of creature is this?
What kind of creature is this? I'm pretty sure it's a werewolf. It just acts like a vampire or a scab. No, I was healing myself. Jesus Christ. Alright. If you're not strong enough, remember that the blood of citizens is the fastest way to evolve. Yes, yes, I know. We're basically saying is, you know, come back later and drink some citizens' blood. Innocent people's blood. I might just have to. Cause I remember, you know, at the beginning of the game it says, you know, the more human blood you drink, the easier the game will be. I'm pretty sure they meant that literally.
What sort of creature is this?
Use Howlin'. It yields whenever I hit it. Oh, I wish I had my bullets. Oh, that is BS. Whoa, I almost died there. I don't think I'll have to see much revive him again. Almost there, guys. Almost there. Yes.
Here's what's left of him.
If you're sick, you have no money, whoever you are, where you're from, come see Dorothy to get help. No tricks, no charge, no question asked. Just find Dorothy's Darius Precious house and present this coupon. Yeah, I can't read French. Well, I think that's French.
Some voucher for a free checkup in Whitechapel. What is Nurse Crane up to? I really must find her.
Well, I really wish, he was still alive. I really wish I could kick you in the balls. Oh, that's about it.
I have this thirst for blood.
Yeah, yes you do. And I'm gonna lie, you're mine.
This is despicable. I can't believe I'm doing this.
No, I can't at the beginning. Ah. That would explain it. That's weird. I keep hearing, more of them. That's so weird. all the stuff I missed. Now we wait for the loading screen. I mean, that fight was very hard. Why, with just going in? I have nothing, just, you know, just surviving off of rats. It was very hard. So what the game is trying to make us do, make me do basically, is to drink human blood so I can have an easier time. That was easy. So even they're on the streets. That's fantastic.
This is no place for you, sir.
Oh, great.
Go back home, idiots!
What have I done?
Did you hear me?
Yeah. I could fight them. But do I really want to? No. Do I have to? I don't know. Suckers. Wait. Nope. Way over there. Of course it is. Why wouldn't it be? Can I get through here? Well, exploring. Ah.
Stay away! Go back home, idiots!
Wow, this place looks deserted. There's a bridge coming up. And if that bridge is still, let's select the rest of them. I'm about to fight. Hey! Enter at your own risk. Oh. Yeah, no.
This one's a top!
Yeah, no, I don't think I'm gonna survive this. No, yeah, I knew. I knew I was gonna survive. I guess I have no choice now. You're not strong enough to remember that the blood of citizens is the fastest way to evolve. So, what they're saying is I have to drink blood. That's fine. I guess I could do that now. Ah, it takes so much to reload. I'll be back for you, don't worry. Oh shit. Didn't know I can do that. Didn't know I can do that. Healthy. Healthy. I feel so sick doing this. 20.
Good evening, Milton.
Good evening, Doctor. Still trying to save lives?
Mesmerize.
Goodbye, Milton.
I don't have enough blood.
I'm really sorry, sir. I'll be back in a couple of minutes.
Good evening, Nurse Hawkins.
Good evening, Dr. Reed.
No,
Goodbye, Nurse Hawkins.
I really can't. Jesus. I mean, I gotta find a rat. Drink its blood. Huh. Nice office. See, apparently when you get rest, you know, you can use other points. Yeah, I figured. Okay. Let's see. Not to be too hasty. Increase my health. Increase stamina. Okay, 3 syringes on me. Drain your stamina up and fade into the shadows. Yep. Definitely. Shadow Mist. I don't have enough of that. I'll confirm. Now I don't feel such a weakling anymore. Till if I'm at level 9. So I'm guessing this game doesn't stop. Unless you know, between the chapters. You have to go back, you know, to your bed to actually, you know, level up. Yeah, nope. Let's see. Is it in pain? Why did it stop? Just keep on walking.
More and more of these bloody leeches every
This is no place for you, sir. 2 days ago. Go on, off you trot. It's a leech! Kill it!
I tried. Woo! Come on.
Kill you!
What was that? Let's see.
Put an end to you!
Jesus Christ.
It's closed.
Wow.
It's locked, all right.
Oh, so that's how you use it.
Die, leech!
That took forever. Not what I expect.
Whitechapel. This neighborhood is linked somehow to the kind Lady Ashbury's blackmail. First, let's find this Petrescu fellow.
Of course. Join the ranks. No.
This is despicable.
Yes, it is.
I can't believe I'm doing this.
There you are.
This
Alright, let's see. Alright. Just have to go on straight.
What do you want? Leave me alone.
Good evening, sir. I'm Dr. Reed. I'm looking for Nurse Dorothy Crane.
There is no Dorothy Crane here. Now goodbye.
I'm afraid this medical leaflet says the opposite, sir.
Really? Well, I'm afraid I'm going to close this door right now. Go bother someone else, Mr. Doctor.
To enter that house, I must discover who this man really is. I must insist, sir. Please let me see Nurse Crane.
I have no time for you, sir.
Official health warning. To the citizens of London, curfew official warning. Curfew will be sounded at 9 p.m. by the church bells. All citizens must keep off the streets from that time until 5 a.m. On further notice, a city-wide curfew has been implemented. It is predicted that you wear your mask to prevent the spread of infection. If any member of your household becomes ill, inform authorities immediately. Due to the curfew, not open after 9 p.m.
I cannot enter.
Oh, really? That's fantastic.
Its effectiveness had...
Good evening, miss.
Good evening, sir. Are you interested in a miraculous cure for this unknown and deadly epidemic?
Actually, I am.
Then you have come to the right place. The famous Swanborough cordial is all you need to help keep you in perfect health.
Oh, really? Why didn't I hear about it during my studies? I'm Jonathan Reed, by the way. Dr. Jonathan Reed.
Ah, my brother has spoken of your research, sir. I'm Loretta Swanborough, and it's always a pleasure to meet a fellow healer.
Oh.
Do you know Nurse Dorothy Crane from the Pembroke Hospital? I'd like to know more about her.
I don't like to talk about competition.
Competition, you say?
Never met her, but it seems she provides some sort of medical care to the poor. The whole thing has to be some sort of scam, if you ask me.
Oh, I know what she's doing. Damn.
Goodbye, Miss Swanborough. Perhaps we'll talk again.
Damn. I have to go. Some way to get up there. Some way.
No one's there.
Isn't that a ridiculous rule that you need permission
I
to
will
enter a house?
return later.
As it is. That's ridiculous. There's something with here. Yeah, I can't get in.
The Swanborough cordial can be the answer to all your problems. As long as you have the money.
Nope. Well, girl, that's it for today. So right now, I'm trying to find, information about Miss Dorothy, see why she's gone through here, and why the blackmail. So far, it's pretty good game. I love it. I recommend everyone to play it. This is Loathsome Devil, signing out.